Hello survivors, hello, welcome to the stream guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day, feeling good. We are back with some All-Stars and it is a new update. We'll go over the stuff in the update in a second. But I do love logging onto this game honestly. And seeing that exclamation mark on the inbox, just knowing there's some goodies in there for me. Especially as it's update day. They generally give out stuff on update day. Like, so many games do this, and then there are some games that just never do this. But when there's an update in a lot of gacha games, they're like, yo, thank you for updating your game. Here's a little reward. And the rewards in this one are pretty hefty, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's like half a temple. Well, actually, it's more than half. That's pretty decent. That is pretty good. We also have a coupon code. It's on the screen right now. TWINWORLD, one word, gets you this and this combined. And you know I love a good bit of this. The benefit material, yes please. Give me all that. Give me all that. Also got some random other stuff that's just occurred. Total War. So on and so forth. So on and so forth. My gold right now is racking up. Okay, it's like, yeah, there's an update coming in. Okay. My gold right now is properly getting there. I haven't spent any for ages. I'm going to kind of give my ideas of what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to spend it, but like how? I'll give my ideas soon. Basically, I want to go all in on a new character. Has it crashed already? Come on, man. I'm so used to it now, but come on. I want to go all in on a new character, right? And my idea is I'm going to go in on a character nearer the end of a cycle for the choose your character, so that I get to have the reset happen, so I get to choose my character like 8 to 10 times. Plus I've got loads of pools saved up, so I've just like giving myself the best opportunity to get them high rank as possible. I prefer the character to be like ally, maybe predator, or basically anything but neutral, to be honest. Because if I started going in on my neutral pools, it was started going on alignment pools, and I chose neutral. So many of those characters I've already got. It's rough. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. We've got Moon, Valiant, Reptar, Cygnus, Daylight. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Lots of chatters, not as many likes. I would appreciate it. Why is the exclamation mark still here? Okay. Yeah, the underground bunker's back as well. This is just like free rewards. It's actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. It's nice until the end. I don't like the end of underground bunker, but I like the bit before. The last day, nah. No, oh no, it's not even the last day. Isn't it the last hour? It's even worse. But everything else about it I like. It's good rewards, lots of progress. What's up, Wick? I just love it. Love the chickens. I love the chickens. I really do. I really do. Like, those emojis been around for ages now, but I love them. I love to see it. I love it. So we got this like new unknown like group. I guess the unknown group's gonna change into a known group. We just don't know who they are yet. We'll get into that in a little bit. I got a copyright strike on my not a strike, but like a copyright claim on my last All-Stars video. There was like a random song that played for too long at the wrong time, and I compared it to the song they said it was, and I was like, yeah, this ain't the same song, but I can't really say it to YouTube, so fortunately there's an option just to say mute this section of the video, and I can do that. But yeah, it happens in this game a lot, unfortunately. It happens in this game a lot. We're gonna annihilate this boss. Alright, I'm gonna start this boss, and then we're gonna annihilate this boss. Can someone tell me, is 3.3 like, is it 3.5 a new tier? I don't think it is, right? It's 2. Yeah, it's 2 and then 5. So I don't really need to do more than just annihilate for the time being. I don't think I'm getting close to 5 yet. We'll chill. We'll chill on that. We shall chillax. And what's Total War? Total War crashes all the time, but we'll maybe do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's the only one I can do, so we'll do that later. Oh, we've got a lot of pools there. I'm gonna save that for after we do all the stuff that's reset today. But I'll follow you, hit me with the good rewards. What we getting? 6. 6. Someone got 200. Ah, oh, 22. I saw a massive number there. 57 for Basham. This does seem kind of random, but yeah. Okay, let's go into administration. Oh, we've got a new building, library. Interesting. Maybe I don't spend him here. Let me see. What is the library bring? Oh, right. It's like. Oh, yeah. It's rereading the original storybooks, man. I like. This is honestly, I'm going to just compare it to RTS. People wanted this in RTS for so long to be able to redo like parts of the story just to read it. They added it in this game because they realized maybe people care. Oh damn, I shouldn't. They still don't have a skip button. Like, see, I could come back to this one day and be like, yeah, I want to read it. At the moment, I'm not feeling it. But we're going to get some... Man, this is quite a lot of gold. Is it 400 gold per section? Oh, that's crazy. And there's what, 30? So they just basically gave me like 12k gold. Good. Bro. What's up, Kian? Thank you very much. Continue membership, man. I do really appreciate that. 19 months. I hope you were doing well, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. I really do appreciate the ongoing support, even though I know you don't play the games that I play, so I massively appreciate that. Yo, there's so many. Why can't I do Claymore? So what did we have? 47k gold? I'm gonna be at like 60k. Man, this is nuts. And this is like on top of the like main missions and stuff. I wonder if there's like bigger rewards as it gets really near the end. No. It's all 400s. And it's now to chapter 41. Yo. They're like just adding chapters. Have they actually added stuff that you can get in those chapters yet? Oh, there's a new building as well. Wait, is this a new building? That's a new building, right? Upon acquiring Epic Plus or higher gear without alignment buffs, it increases the chance to grant alignment buffs by 25%. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna just insta-complete all these because it costs so little gold. I mean, can it go to up to... That means, like, you can get it where it goes up to 100%. Wait, did it cost a lot more gold there? I didn't really check. Chance to turn it into a gear upgrade material. Upon acquiring a gear upgrade material T2 in auto search, increases the chance to turn it into a gear upgrade material works. Wait. Oh, so instead of getting a T2, I can get like a choice crate. Yo. Alright. 25% chance of that happening. Increases the number of available bond enhancers by 1 when bonded in the command center. An unknown character and its bonded character can be simultaneously deployed in the same battle. Increases the number of available bond enhancers. I don't get that one. But what's the, when bonded in the command center, an unknown character and its bonded character can be simultaneously deployed. So that what? I can get an extra character deployment? Is it RNG or increases the number of available bond enhancers by 1? I'm not really sure what this is about. Okay, what do I have to get more of this? Requires 35. Oh, it's just mythical characters. Clear camp defense. Okay, something to do camp defense for. What do I get here? Okay, it's actually pretty good. Turn T2 into choice crates. And then this is clear all alignment defense. I need one more stage. Oh, all alignment. All alignment? All alignment. Have I really been relaxed on it that much that I'm only at 200? No, I'm at 400. Oh. All alignment. Oh. Did I read that right? Sorry, one sec. Wait, there is a new building feature of the town? Yeah. You upgrade the facilities and it like gives you buffs. Like some of them are really good. Like I'll show you one. I can spend some gold to show you one. Like quick search here, right? My game crashes so much. I think it's because I'm on an emulator and streaming. It's just like it does not like that combo for some reason. But the buildings you can upgrade. Like I'll show you a couple of new features because you've been out of the loop for a little while. But the like main screen, the AFK like gathering part, you get your normal rewards, but then you also get like based on that building bonuses, and you get like bonus chance to get like legendary gear, stuff like that. Just use my. Oh, I really appreciate it. I don't know why it doesn't pop up on my stream. It hasn't happened for a while actually. It just hasn't happened. I can see the like thing that's there that's meant to say yeah. I don't know why it's not happening, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Throwing your prime my way. So I've got some rewards on the floor, and when I click, you can see like the ones with the green cogs in the top right hand corner is like the bonuses. Sometimes this can be actually good stuff, like actual like rare drops. You also get in quick search as well, so do a quick search, and there's cogs on the bottom 4. But I'll try and do a couple more and see if I can get lucky and like actually get a proper drop. I didn't get a proper drop on the cogs. Okay, we'll do one more. Let's get expensive now. No, I'm not gonna do another. But yeah, you get the point. It can be like bonus rewards. Did I complete a stage already? Did I complete a stage? Clear one stage. Okay, maybe I could, because like sometimes you can get drops from completing stages. Oh, that's when one of the crashes happened, is when I tried to complete a stage. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so I completed a stage, and now I can get a force drop. I don't know if I got it. Sometimes it does the gold beam, but sometimes it doesn't. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen, but basically it enhances your drops on the main screen with one of those buildings. Then one of the other buildings, they've got a new pull system, which is called Guaranteed Recruit. And you can see availability in the bottom left-hand corner. It says 4 out of 4. Every 30 days, you can do guaranteed recruits. It's slightly more expensive. But whenever you get an epic, it's the one you want it to be. So like I can choose any epic in the game except Overseers and Warlords, and I can just choose it. And whenever you get an epic, it will be that one. And once I get like 4 epics, then that doesn't count anymore. But you can increase this. It says activate a new facility to increase the amount of attempts. So if I go to facility management, it'll take me to the building. And as you can see, it like as I upgrade the building, I get extra ones per month. So once I get 30 mythical characters, I get +1 attempts on that. So like these buildings are pretty good. They're just like buffing buildings, and it's based on your progress on the like world map, how many characters you have. There are various other things that it progresses. World stages. What was the one that it just said to me? Because I'm pretty sure it's lying. Clear camp defense. Oh, 450. Now it's saying 450. Before it was. I'm 99% sure it said. Oh wait. Clear all alignment defense phase 200 and activate all alignment defense phase and activate meeting them to unlock. What does that mean? All alignment defense phase. Because I've done that. Like nothing on my defenses are below 200. Oh no, it is. I have to actually beat 200. I thought. Okay, yeah. I forget. So I have to beat this Predator one. I have been kind of lax here. I'm not gonna lie. Way lax. But I could probably melt these stages if I put gear on my characters. We'll see what happens, because they're only like 30 levels ahead of me or 40 levels ahead of me now. This is without gear. And then look, they're not wrecking me. Like, all of my characters are still alive, and I'm pretty sure they're not geared. So with gear, it's gonna be so much better. Yeah, there honestly has been some really good updates in this game. They need to make it so that it's less linear, but other than that, I think there's been some really good updates. Like there's something that just re-returned called Underground Bunker, which I think is honestly one of the best things in the game, just because it gives out so many nice rewards. And it is PvP based to a certain extent, but you know how PvP in a lot of these gacha games work. It's not live or anything, so yeah, I might crash again. It is really having a hard time. Ooh, I'm not sure. Has it crashed? It might have crashed. I'm not sure. It hasn't force crashed though. It's just sitting here. This is new. Let me see if I can just like wake it up. No, that didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart. That did not work. I like how library gives 400 for each chapter we beat. I know, right? I just got like, it feels like 12,000 gold. just for something I'd already done. That felt good. That felt good, honestly. They needed a claymore button, but otherwise it felt good. There is one other thing they've got that's pretty nice. There's like a new craft system. Like a new separate craft system. It's linear, unfortunately, again. A lot in this game is linear. Like, you don't get to choose where to go with characters and stuff. It's just about, like, getting more power of them. The characters is the same, pretty much. Like, there's no choice-based power. So like decision making is quite low in this game, unfortunately. And that's why honestly YouTube isn't that successful, because there's no decisions to make. If there's no decisions to make, people don't really care about, you know, what other people's decisions are. It's pretty much as simple as that. The other thing is this workshop. This is pretty cool. And basically, I actually like this. I will say this, as much as it is linear. You get a character. Let's go for her. You get a character, and they have different tiers of badges, effectively. You know, storage space on their bag, effectively. And it's different tiers. It's like, I think it's like purple, gold, and like the red one. Red is legendary. When you get 3 legendary buffs, 3 of them, you get this buff. And when you get 9 of them, you get this buff. And it honestly makes some characters legit. Like, Andrea's become really good because of this. Andrea was just kind of mediocre unless, like, she was on par with what she was facing. So she was good in PvP, but she wasn't good in, like the campaign stages, because she just was always punching up. But now she's great because she gets her benefit straight away. She gets like her, she's all passives, so she just gets her passive guaranteed on her first shot. That makes her instantly so good. Just from the ×3, and then like you get characters like Chloe, who had a really nice one as well, where she basically makes the top and bottom positions go towards the middle, and her combo with Abraham is really nice because then Abraham can pull all 5 characters. Like, that's how I'm got them in a world map right now. I don't do the world campaign stages often, With my team, I kind of just melt through it, unless it's got Jesus, obviously. But so like George at the top, and is that Scott down the bottom will get pushed towards Lake, and then Abraham should just pull all 5 characters. See? Okay. My game crashes way too much, man. Way too much. I know I wouldn't buy the new character. You don't like the new character? Can you pull for the new character? What's up, The Unknowing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We can check out the new character, actually. I'll do another stage just to show it in action. I slowed down my attack so you can sort of see, but yeah. He's $50 on sale and $100 not on sale. Isn't that just to buy him instantly? Right? Okay. So we're doing another attack. So what should happen is George at the top and Scott down the bottom should get like pushed towards the middle. Kinda didn't happen. I don't know, man. But I mean, he pulled all 5 still. I know, that was weird. But I mean, I've seen it in action, so I know it works, but it kind of just didn't happen there. It's on the right, yeah, I know the purchase thing's on the right hand side of my screen. But is this the only way to get him? Is that the only way? Or is he in here? He is in here. No, he's not in here. Although, it did give the exclamation mark. So... he is in here somewhere. Has he been added to just some random alignment for the time being? You can only get him by purchasing it. Can you purchase this multiple times? Does it say how many times you can purchase? He looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, he looks sick, but yeah. And link him to a high-ranking tune. Oh, there's another. Is this like another copy of getting him, or is it the same one? Oh, is that the actual name of the evidence of the tendencies of unknown survivors? This to enhance. Is he like a? Is this like a crossover, or is he just a made-up character? Because some other games do crossovers. Oh, this is straight up just a purchase. You're not even like progression. You just buy the first offer. Like, this is a proper whale thing. No, whales need something to spend on in gacha games. I get it. I get it. They're running out of things to buy. Let's do this. Buy him, yeah, sure. I'll get right on that. Okay, I got a Glenn. I'll take Glenn. Manage. Glenny boy. He's kind of getting... Oh no, he's not really getting there. He's fake. I've got 2 Michonne things on him. So he's not really getting there at all. He's not getting there at all. You only need 1 copy of him and then link him with one of your high... Okay, let's read this kit. Let's read this kit. Give me a second. Let's read this kit. Survivors. Collection. His art looks sick. Okay, so I'm guessing this unknown is either gonna just be because they want to be able to throw random characters into the game, you know, into this unknown group. So they're not really aligned with each other. They're just, you know, yeah, they're unknown. Okay, let's read this stuff. Gunmanship becomes a basic attack. Utilizes different shooting stances: standing, crouching, and scoped. Okay. Standing, crouching, and scoped. Okay. Standing deals 240% attackers damage to enemies. Standing stance damage increased by 270%, I would assume. Crouching stance damage increases by 230%. So he does less damage crouching, which that makes very little sense to me, I'm gonna be honest. Targets hit by the scope stance are unable to use ultimates for 8 seconds. Okay. I guess that is based on who he's attached to, maybe? Okay, this is a passive. That's actually just... Okay, yeah. This is a passive. After 24 seconds of combat, that's a long time, reduces current HP of all enemies by 30% and stuns them for 4 seconds. Reduces current HP of all enemies by 40, by 50. Yeah, this tune seems to be like a bit OP. A bit OP. I mean, it's a long time though. 24 seconds is a long time, but as long as you've got like a tanky team, a survival team, he'll just wreck the entire team. Is it, wait, current HP? Okay, maybe it's not as crazy, but still, it's still pretty like high potential. At the start of combat, becomes immune to CC for 6 seconds and gains a shield equal to 40% max HP. For the duration of the shield, obtains 70 energy per second, and that's for 6 seconds. That's okay. And increases attack by 4% and death by 8%. Attack and death increases can be stacked up to 6 times and last until the end of combat. How can they stack? Like what makes them stack? Increases attack by 6%. Okay, when attack and defense increases on max stacks, increases crit damage up by 50 and basic attack speed by 30. But what makes this new stacks come in? New shields? How does he get a new stack? It doesn't say that. At the start of combat, becomes immune to CC. Gains a shield for the duration of the shield. Doesn't say how he gets a new stack, so I guess he just gets new stacks every so often. Maybe it's that per second is also 4% and 8%. Maybe. Okay, ultimate. This has to be massive, right? Launches a grenade at the battlefield, dealing 460% attack as damage to all enemies. When the ultimate animation is cancelled halfway, it restores 50% of energy spent. Is this guy like the new chemist for that Total War? I'll go and check out that Total War, and I bet like the proper wells in that have got the high score. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, right? And then we have this new... Is it a new Bond feature or what? I'm not really sure how it works. How does this thing work, guys? Come on, game. How does the Bond feature work? Because it said like I'll be honest, the wording in this game is sometimes hard to like decipher because I know it's translated, so it's like sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But I got like some new bonded thing unlocked. You link him to high ranking character. I'm not talking about him so much. I'm just talking about the new feature. But I didn't read anything in his kit that says you link him though. That's the weird thing, right? Like if I'm someone who doesn't have interaction with the community and I see that offer and I'm a whale, I mean, I might buy it just because I'm a whale, but at the same time I'll be like, I can't get him higher. You know, there's no, and I read his kit, there was nothing in there about linking. You know? I know you guys are saying this, but... Okay, facility management. Did you see that? For a second it was not in English. Okay, it's not that one. I think it's a new one that I just got, right? Increases the number of available... What's bond enhancer? What's a bond enhancer? Exactly. Go to bonds. Yeah, see, it's English. It's not English for a second. That's probably why it's crashing, because it's having to translate a page when it goes onto it. That's probably why my game's crashing quite a lot. Go back to his kit. Okay, there's this as well. Yeah, but this is the bonding feature. This isn't to do with him. And look, it's not in English either. It doesn't help. Like, legit, it's not in English. What does that say? By bonding unknown characters to normal characters, their levels and grades will be adjusted to match their bonded partners. Develop unknown characters in one go by using the bond feature. So it's basically like a training grounds, but how do I... Is it in the training grounds? Oh, he's got benefit as well. Let me just check his benefit. This can make such a massive difference, honestly. During combat, doubles gunmanship damage and duration every 8 seconds. Yo, what? Like, what? Isn't gunmanship like... What? Reduces the activation cooldown of locked and loaded by 9 seconds. So it goes down to 15 seconds, man. Could be like a little Sophia. I don't think Sophia buffs the character she goes to, whereas he buffs... Like, if he was to link with Sophia... That would be different. That would be different. The kid with the lollipop. Yeah. So where can I do this bonded thing? Do I do it in a fight? Let me check. Is it only to do with unknown characters, maybe? Yeah, I can't see any, like, it's not really giving me an indication of where I can do this thing. And they've already used the word bond. So, this is a little bit annoying. Increases the number of available bond enhancers by 1 when bonded in the command center. Okay. Unless that... Okay, it's in here. I can't see anything new. Oh, okay. Unknown characters and their bonded characters cannot be deployed in the same battle. However, they can do so by using Bond Enhancer. Bond Enhancers can be obtained when an unknown character's bond is cancelled. Their equipped benefits. I mean, I think I just have to have an unknown character to use this bond feature. In the meantime, I just don't have it effectively. That's what it seems like. Yeah, you need an unknown character. I figured. Oh well. Oh well. So I guess they've done it that way. I mean, this is to make money, obviously, but they want to sell because if you only need hit one, like you only need one of him, right? That's it. All unknown characters can only be promoted by bonding them to characters of other alignments in the command center. Any materials used to level up an unknown character will be returned when they are bonded to another character. Bonded unknown characters are unable to level up. By bonding unknown characters to characters of other alignments, their levels and grades will be adjusted to match their bonded characters. Bonding doesn't consume characters. Bond can always be cancelled with 100 gold bars. Unknown characters and their bonded characters cannot be deployed in the same battle. However, they can do so by using a bond enhancer. When an unknown character's bond is... Okay, yeah. So basically it's like, say you've got a trash character they don't use, you can bond them with this character and you just take their levels and stuff. Yeah, it seems like a new way to deliver. I mean, I think for Wales this is probably cheaper, but Wales have a lot of gold. And I think it's just another way to, like, offers give companies guaranteed money, right? If they send an offer for £45 or like £10, that's guaranteed money. Whereas if they have something in game that has the option to use gold, that's not guaranteed money. Like, this is non-free to play accessible, of course. Very non-free to play accessible. I think if you're wanting to buy it, the best time to buy it is now, obviously. If it is, well, maybe not now, maybe in like a week or two and see what other people are saying. You got 60 days is what I'm saying. Like, you've got a little bit of time, but he's half price effectively right now. He's half price. So I guess they're probably going to do like one of these every month or two. But the only good thing about this is, in my opinion, they could potentially have some sort of like, what's it called when collaboration with another game or another thing, and they could have a collaboration character come in. You know, like, just imagine, just totally out. I know this is way left field, but just imagine, mystery character comes in, one of these unknown characters, and it's like, it's literally just John Wick. You know, it potentially could happen. Just John Wick, unknown character. It's just like Keanu Reeves with a pistol. Instantly, like, it doesn't matter. Like, all of his skills, it doesn't really matter what his skills are. Just the fact that visually it's that character. That could be sick. Now, it doesn't make much sense in the Walking Dead world, I know, but collaborations happen that don't necessarily make sense. It's just a collaboration. But yeah. People on Discord say he's OP. I mean, he definitely is, looking at his kit. But I can't... There's certain things I can't see how it works. Hey, what's up, Bashaman? Thank you very much. Very, very much. You know, 8 months. 8 months. I appreciate that. Continue support. Thank you very much. I know you're pretty much only here for Allstars. So like I say, yeah. I do appreciate it. And let's just double check his kit. Like, some things I like, I know it's the translation thing and there, but some things don't make no sense. Particularly this one. Is it based on the character he's linked to? Is it random what stance he goes into? He just changes his stances constantly. What's going on here? I don't know why crouching does less damage than standing, because crouching generally is more accurate, so you should be able to hit, like, generally speaking. You know, that's why you see people go down on one knee when they shoot, because it's more stable. This is questionable, just that how that part of it works. Obviously, I don't have the character, so I can't tell. And then the stacks, I don't know how to get new stacks. It doesn't really tell you how it works. Let's see his animation. So this is one of these is going to be his end of fight animation. Probably that one. The one where he takes out the clip. I mean, it could be that one. It could be that one. But I think it's this one. Takes out the clip. Brushes back the hair like, yeah, damn, I'm good. Oh, goodness. Crouching hits multiple enemies, which deals less damage. Does it? Crouching deals to... Oh, nearby enemies. Okay. Wait. Alright. So, like, standing is to a single enemy, and then... okay. Has potential for a little bit of AoE. So, it's like a little bit of spray. Okay. Okay. So we read his story. He hasn't got any story. Oh, he has. Is he going to give any details of where he's from? Like, we're gonna see. They also have a new skin in the game. I think the skin looks nice. If I ever get another skin from being a content creator, I'll probably pick this one because it does look nice. Don't do it, game. His personal gear, man. I didn't check his personal gear, did I? I'll have to check it. I think linked with Kate would be crouching. Sherry, no. I think he just changing. I'm guessing he just changes his stance constantly. Although it could be based on one of the three. Because isn't there only three types of characters? Strength. Strength. My brain is dexterity and intelligence, right? It could be based on which one of those three he is. I think it's intelligence. I always assume INT is intelligence, but it could be like interceptor. You know, I don't know, but I think it could potentially be based on which one of those three he's linked to. But that one where it's like they can't do their ultimate is crazy. It's gonna be really good against that Total War boss. Okay, let's do final check of this character, and just look at his personal gear. There's a lot to discover. Personal gear. Does it look nice? Okay. He gets a massive attack boost, defense boost, and HP boost, and crit rate. Like he's got. This is like pretty good. During combat, upon using his first ultimate, moves quickly, then launches a grenade. Okay. So does that move quickly mean he gets high speed? I don't know. Until he activates his second ultimate, fires grenades using swift movements. Okay. Until he does his third ultimate, fires grenades using swift movements. Ultimate damage is increased by 30%. What is swift movements? Who knows? So I'm saying, like, just I try and like translate that to myself, but yeah, man, the ultimate damage is nuts already. So it'll go up to 610% as long as it's a flat increase. I didn't read that part as well. He restores 50% of his. Oh no, it's only if it's broken. I think he's going to be the new character for this Total War, and I'm going to go in here now and check the the ranks And I'm going to guess he's going to be in there. If he is in there, we'll check him out. Huh, the scores are actually kind of low. Have these people not got him? I would potentially say he's good in here. No? With Sophia attached? Maybe he's just not as good as thing still. He just might not be good as chemist still. What's this number 3 thing? Frontier search event. Okay. Oh no, we don't want to do that. I mean, we can. I'll crash. 99% chance I'll crash. Let me just okay. He done. He done. He done. He done. Okay, I literally might be all kitted out already. We are done. We are done. I'm actually going to be using mine for the first time in ages. Daylight. Just need to mute the volume because this game on this has copyright music. I think 5.7. Like I got 5.7 billion. The difference between me and the Massive Whales is only research. That's it. Unless they changed how much score you can get, I don't know. By 25 seconds, we need to have more than 4 billion to be like on pace. Oh, it's a bit slow. Or maybe it's 20 seconds. It could be 20 seconds, to be honest. I can't remember. I think it was like with 10 seconds left, if I have 5 billion, it's like solid. I mean, that's not too bad. But the only thing that's the difference between me and these like people at the top, this is what I'm saying. The only difference between me and them isn't like anything except this. This is it. They've all got like the top person has all these in the 90s. So they just have slightly higher percentage. You know, that's it. That is literally it. It's kind of messed up, but that's what I'm saying. Like the game's way too linear. I need it to have a choice with my characters. That and their Zeke's a higher tier. I mean, the Zeke high tier doesn't make much difference, right? He's just buffing characters. Like he gives them a attack boost based on their own attack, not based on his attack. Oh, we're 2 sec. We're quite ahead here. Let's see, where do we get to 5? 7 seconds on 5 billion. We actually did slightly more. Slightly more. I increased my attack by like 2%, whatever it was. What does Zeke actually do? Other than just buff. In this, he's just a damage buff, right? His cleanse does nothing. I guess he could potentially do more damage. But I don't think that means too much. Maybe like he'll do more damage and then more walkers will respawn quicker. To a certain extent. 5.2. I nearly said it, guys. I nearly said, yo, we haven't crashed yet. Which is pretty good. So I'm about to crash. Just look at all those buffs. All the buffs on William and Chemist. No, I think this is a little slow. Unless it just does some crazy... Yeah, it's a bit slow. Bit slow. I think I still got a higher score, though. Nah. You know how like you randomly can just get like 300 million in a second? That just happened. But it was slow. There's a lot of RNG in this. Rage level increases every time a walker receives a certain amount of damage, gradually boosting the walker's power. Okay. So you can't control how often he hits the barrel. Do you think this game has the same issues that some other games have when it comes to speed? Should we test that out? I'll spend 100 gold. So you've seen the scores up again, 5.3 to 5.5, right? I might have tested this out once before, to be honest. So now we're going to do it again. But this time, we're going to do it times 2 rather than times 4. Just to see if it affects the scoring. Because sometimes the like clock can be messed up on the X2s and X4s. You can maybe lose like 3 seconds or something. Even if it does take longer, this can be like a thing. I've got a feeling I've tested this out already in this game though. I didn't notice much difference. The Zeke difference will be minimal probably, but it is there, yeah. Maybe Glenn as well. There was someone with Glenn where like if he's got maxed out benefits, he gives himself an energy drink or something. Which sounds decent. Okay, we need to get 500 million in 7 seconds. Okay, we're maybe a little bit ahead here. We were 7 seconds with 5 billion. Okay, we're behind. May not even get 5 billion. It's close. So it's the worst we've done. The worst we've done. And it was on the one where I did it times... So I did it times 1. I'm going to do 1 times 1, guys. It's going to be a... It's going to be a bit of punishment for myself. So how are we doing today, I think he... I don't know. I think the animation of the barrel doesn't mean anything. New walkers come in when old walkers are killed, right? So like we killed a bunch of walkers, then new ones come in. The thing I like about the chemist is his like the gas that he does is like environmental. So when a walker comes in, they'll start getting affected by it because it's you can see it sort of being cast. It's around. Whereas they don't have to be alive when he does it. Like it doesn't have to be alive when he just did it. If they walk on the battlefield now, they'll just start taking damage due to it actually being around. I like that, obviously. quality entertainment, right? Wouldn't want to watch Time 1? I just want to see if there's any like obvious differences. There wasn't really an obvious difference with Times 2. I did get the lowest score, but that was just probably a bit of bad RNG. Like if I get to 30 seconds now and I've got like 4.5 billion, it'll be like this. If anything, sorry, 20 seconds. But if I get to 20 seconds and I've got 4.5 billion, that's going to be like obvious difference. But if I'm at like 4 to 4.1, which I'm normally at, then yeah, I mean, I could 10 seconds to get 700 million isn't too crazy. Okay, so it's about... It seems actually worse to go at a slower speed. Like, genuinely quite worse. The faster speed might break the time, if anything. Like, where it will hitch on the time. I've seen the time just, like, kind of hitch a bit. Because I'm barely getting 5 billion here. Although I could just get like 300 million in the last 2 seconds, which basically happened. And then if I do the times 4, and honestly, I'm going to be honest. Thank goodness times 4 was added in this game. Thank goodness. Massive difference maker. What a quality of life update. Times 4 for the win. Okay, let's try and keep an eye on it again. 20 seconds for 4 bill. I mean, honestly, it feels like we're way ahead. This seems like we're way ahead. Yeah, yo. This could be good. 10 seconds nearly. Come on, big number, just a big jump. That's where I got 5.7 last time. Just like, so there is RNG. I don't know how there's RNG in it, but there is RNG in it. I guess it's like, you know, like when a walker's got really low slither of health. I think the initial walkers is the most important part. Like this part in the first 30 seconds is the most important part because these ones give you the lowest score. But you've got to get through them to get this to tier up quickly so that you get higher score because this gives you a higher score. You know? The higher tier the walkers are, the more score they give you when they die. That's why, like, your score scaling is crazy. So if you can get through the first ones really quickly, that's quite important. This one's slow. Yeah. Like, Chemist can deal with the later ones really easily. But it's the first ones which just... He takes a little bit of time to get going. We had a crash. That wasn't too bad, to be honest. I've done so many attacks there when it was the first crash. Just imagine if they made it to where when requesting mercs, you've got the actual gear they have. I think the reason they don't do that is because it is OP. Mercs are OP, let's be honest. They're good. I don't think top tier players should be relying on mercs so much. I'm guessing you can't request this new dude as a merc. 99% sure you can't request this new dude as a merc. I'd be very surprised. I didn't see any mention of it not being a possibility, but I'm 99% sure they won't allow this to be a merc. Because effectively, like, you'll have the character almost at full power straight away. Although their gear might be scaled down to the fact that they're an Epic Plus, so they might have like unique gear or whatever, but... Maybe that's it. They'll just have terrible gear. I'm not sure if Kian's still here as well. One thing that they did add in this game, which was kind of cool, was content creators get their own frame. This one here with the computer. Like it's a computer. Computer! I thought that was pretty nice. Drink combat available. I'll get some gold. Okay, let's see. Friends. I haven't done this. Mercenaries. I am. Yeah, I thought that was really nice what they did for the content creators. It's small, but it's nice. As you wish. I need one more request actually, if someone wouldn't mind. Oh, you can. You can request him. I'm 99% sure he's going to be with bad gear though. What's up, City FC? Welcome to the stream. My Sophia with correct gear helping you would get your points high. I mean, my gear on my Sophia, like she's almost maxed. Like, her benefit is 7. I could max her right now if I wanted to on benefit. And her thing's 28. Like, just by 30% of her crit rate. I mean, the thing is, Chemist crits almost 100% of the time. But, yeah, it'd be a nice boost. This is the one that I think could change things. He has a benefit. During comrade, a comrade with the HP restored by the... No, okay. Maybe it's personal gear, 30. Yeah, the obtained energy goes up to 400. Once all drinks are consumed, replenished, the energy drink is also replenished. Now, the problem with this is my team don't take not enough damage. Like, they don't get... Like, that walker stage isn't problematic for damage. So I don't think anyone heals with those drinks. So this is only going to be a one-time thing. Unfortunately. Well, I appreciate that, City FC. Thank you very much. Here. Let's get. Oh no. Let's get trying to go into the perk section. I think we've got like a mysterious survivor to do. We'll do that in a sec. Thanks, Moon. Thank you very much, Governor. So I actually am going to do some pulls. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to do my friend pulls. And we're also going to do the guaranteed epic ones I've got in my inventory. I can accept both of them. It's no big deal. I mean, unless you don't actually need them. You know? I can accept all 3. There you go. You can have fun with those characters. Oh, I don't. Feel free to reject them then. I can send out some requests. There's one for you, I called you Dalian. I compared your names. Combined. Daylight, there's one for you. Valiant, there's one for you. Weird Girls, there's one for you. Whoever gets it first. Only claim if you actually need. Only claim if you actually need. If you don't need, then no worries. Please don't crash again. Come on. Good. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. Okay, event. Wait, let me just check. Frontier. Just claim this. 10,000. I do need 5 myself, but I rarely get any more. Need to get some of those top tier characters. And I only get requests the day it resets. If I'm not on the day it resets and my internet was down like on the Saturday and issues on Sunday, you know, if I'm not on when it resets, people have already claimed 3 from other people. That's generally how it goes. Dispatch, haven't done that yet. That noise is always loud. Always. Okay. We've got an event to do. We've got a town management, that's nice. What do I get here? Laura, I guess? I don't know. Mysterious Survivor, here we go. I've got my sound muted, good. Oh, we get to use him here. So we get to see how he works here, I guess. Oh no, we don't get to do the bond. We don't get to do the bond thing, maybe? I don't know how to... Unless the bond thing happens during the fight, we might have some issues there. They might just max level him for you. I can send a couple your way, Moon. We have got a place on Discord where you can request people to request them off you if you need them for the pools. That's in the like guild Discord. Don't get to do anything. It do be crashy. It do be a bit of a crashy game. I'm not bothered, man. I've got multiple overseers from those pools, to be honest. Definitely worth. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna let it like sit for a just yeah. We in. Okay, so he just gets auto leveled, but he's only 240. Okay, so he doesn't link with anybody. We'll put him back line. He doesn't have full. Interesting. Who do we put him against? We'll put him against Magna, and then we'll do mine versus yours here. What does his alignment count as? I guess his alignment actually is like a new alignment. So he's not going to count like as an overseer or something. That is a little bit problematic. Just a little bit. It would have been cool if he worked like an overseer. We've got no buff. We'll see what happens with no buff. Okay, we can see the damage at the end. Using with weak teammates, if I use him with strong teammates, I can compare how they performed. Whereas if I use him with weak, yeah, I mean he did more damage than everyone else. And he did seem to be targeting front row, not back row. So he doesn't target back row. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly. I could do what you said though. Let's just put him in a team of overseers. Let's go ahead and do that. Does the team of overseers break the game? No. We'll just buff him a little bit. There we go. Team of overseers. Don't crash. Good. Let's do like slow tier. Okay, he's getting, like, he's not doing any attacks. He gets initial boost. That's his standing attack. Then crouches. Oh, so he goes through the. That's how he does it. It does one of each by the looks of the thing. Then he does his. Oh, okay. I see how it works now. Standing, crouched, scoped. Yeah. Standing. Then he reloads his ult. Yeah, so he literally just goes through it. Standing, scope, crouch, scope, standing. So that's crazy, because the turnaround on his scoped one will be enough generally to stop people from doing their ults constantly. That's kind of nuts. So obviously he's good here. He'll get pulled, right? So this we'll see him a bit more. Okay, he didn't get pulled. I guess he evaded. So scoped, and he's stunning with every attack by the looks of things, or lots of attacks. Okay, he got pulled this time. Let's see his AoE damage. He's gonna do his grenade in the air. Massive damage. Massive damage. Massive damage. Oh, I didn't check the damage thing again. I want to check the damage number he's actually doing. We won't do it against this one. Let me try and see one that's actually worth doing against. Yeah, this one. So we're gonna see like what damage numbers he's getting here. Now he is getting a buff from Sophia. He is getting a buff from Sophia. Ult comes in. Literally just one-shots 4 characters with his ult. That's nuts. And his ult's crazy. Maybe he's linked to Sophia, so it's getting even better. Yeah. I think his ult might be good on that stage, I don't know. They need to design something. If they're going to bring out characters like this, they need to make it so that they work in certain areas, but... Or design something for them to work in. To make them more viable, you know? Okay, he's going to do his ult. Where is he? Oh, he got pulled away by the dog. When he comes back, he'll do his ult straight away. And then he should one-shot these 4 characters. This character evaded something here. 2.3 million on the ult. Obviously that's going to scale with your levels. Stuff like that. I don't know what kind of gear he's wearing. So he's only got T1 gear on. Now, does this change the alignment for gear? Unknown alignment for gear now? Because that's rough. If you're free to play and you get unknown alignment, it's just like, yeah. Don't need that. What's up, Wio? Welcome to the stream. Okay, didn't one-shot the entire team this time. Pay to play will walk over us. I mean, fortunately the game is like 95% non-PvP. You know? Don't forget, guys, you can just like pull him in with Abraham and nuke him. It's not like he's going to be immune to damage. He's definitely going to be potentially beatable. But he himself is good at doing damage. Hope overseas. Okay. 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 How about this, man? I'll send you a couple here. I know you said you're not bothered, but he's CC immune at the start of the fight. I mean, he's not immune to damage though, right? So he can't get pulled in, but he'll still get hit by that. There are other characters in the game that can, like, Andrea can obviously stun, like not stun him, but like do the RAP rounds, either hit him or someone adjacent. But the CC invulnerability is pretty good. There you go. It doesn't like that. It's really laggy on that screen. Real laggy. If you put him with a good team, he won't lose. Every new character is going to be like that, though. William, when he first came out, was really good. Just new characters. I don't think he's like any more powerful than like Lang is for what Lang does, you know? He's easier to get though. He's like this. It's basically what they're trying to create. I think is something in between a normal character and a overseer warlord, but you have to spend to get them. Overseers / warlords are too expensive for a lot of people. Whereas this isn't too bad when it comes to how gacha games work. If you're someone who spends like, let's say, $60 to $100 on the game a month, this is a great pickup for you, because you're not going to be able to get a top tier overseer or top tier warlord for that price maxed out, whereas you could get this guy maxed out for that. So it's like what a lot of games need. The only problem is accessibility. It's going to be zero. It's going to be a paid for character only. They're never going to make that free. Which is that's when obviously you get a gap kind of start to occur. You got him? No, I haven't got him. I have not. They will make Lang 2.0 for 99.99, $3.99 discount. What was it? Lang was a warlord, right? Like, to get a warlord completely maxed out, that must cost huge amounts of money. Because you pretty much, it's just headhunt. The only way you can do it. And headhunt, like, if we go into perks, we'll let it load. Yeah, give me the free reward. Oh no, wait. It's an ad. Uh-oh. Okay. It wasn't too bad, guys. The ad was not too bad. Around about 4K. What? Is that Lang, right? 4K to max him out. Whereas this new dude, you don't have to like spend a crazy amount, right? Like, to get him is one amount, and then to get, I think to get his personal gear stuff, it's cost a lot though. Let me just see. It's Survivor rewards. So it's all these offers here that you have to buy. So 90, 120, 200. You're looking at around about 350. Around about 350. If you want to get him fully maxed out. Yeah, because you can only get his gear in here, look. Maybe... Oh, maybe it's a new drop. It must be a new drop then. So you can start getting unknown gear. And I guess, can you only get these from here? Maybe you can only get those from there. His max personal gear up to 40 with 3 packs on check Carl. What you mean in here? What do you mean? In collection? From 30 to 40 you need 1,000 tokens. You mean for the personal gear? 1,000 tokens or 1,000... 1,000? Oh, right, overall 1,000. Okay. His doesn't go to 1,000 though, right? His goes to... What does his go to? Sorry, his doesn't go to 40. His goes to 30. Oh no, his does go to 40. But anything plus 30 is just stats, right? Yeah, it's just gonna be stats. Okay. A 1,000 total, yeah. Let's see. So if I open this crate, I can get them from here. So it's nice that they updated old crates. Ah, use this to simultaneously deploy an unknown character and its bonded counterpart in the same battle. So I guess these are quite rare to occur. Do these get consumed? This is a consumable. That's weird because I got them from my this building. Do I get new ones? How does that work? Not workshop. This is odd, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still baffled by this. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. I clicked on every single thing except the thing I was meant to click on. Command center. Increases the number of bond enhancers by 1. How do I get new ones? Or is it like I have to spend gold to get it back? Yeah. It's increasing stats only. Yeah, we kind of figured out how that works with the whole like unknown character. It's kind of bizarre, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna do some pulls here. Hopefully, they don't crash. Imagine we got a bug and we just pulled him by accident. It'd be hilarious. We have to keep it quiet, though, guys. Boo. Okay, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. I have got at least one here. Yeah, I've only got one. Okay, let's see what we get here. Random. Yeah. She is max, so I don't really need her, so I might... No. So it's gonna be fodder. Fodder. Yeah. As you can see, she's maxed. I think I'll do the Hope Overseas thing next week, because generally next week doesn't have much going on. We did just get something out of the bonus here. But yeah. Is the way they're gonna take it. I'm not really sure what to make of it, to be honest, but especially with the fact that the character's so powerful. But I've always said in these sort of games, the thing that breaks the game is PvP most of the time. But how much does PvP drive spending? I think it's a hard balance to have. It's a hard balance. It's a hard balance. The Frontier Search event. I don't see it. Or is it in the PvP? Oh, I know there's massive whales in this game. Like you can easily see whales in certain areas of the game. Because I don't think I can go in there. Only last man standing participants can access it. But like the easy way to see whales is when you go into into here and you go to the top scores. Any of these people, when you check their scores, it doesn't matter who you check, right? You can see this up the top. Look at that. In the 90s. In the 90s. Now I know that there were some people on some servers that did play for like a few months more than like they were playing it before it came out in the wider market, but this is tens of thousands of dollars spent just for this. Just for that. The amount that they would have to spend to get that up that high is crazy. Mine's all 25s. I generally take this over other rewards as well. Like, this is one of the priority things I take, but yeah. Check, yeah. It's pretty much the same deal though. They're all like 90s, right? Yeah, 90s. It's funny because this is the funny bit, right? And all that she's got is like less than 100, basically 100 million more score. But how much more money do you think that she spent? Quite a bit more. Quite a bit more. And these guys are even lower down. I guess they just not bothering. So that just shows you how the RNG is. Although this person does have like 94 in the grenade, which is what that. I mean, this person hasn't got that high, to be fair. Kind of surprising they're doing this well, considering they're not as high. I mean, this person's doing reasonably well. Like, not that much higher than me. Huh. I guess this is someone who this is a tactician. This person's a tactician. So I respect this. You see, what they do is they will spend gold. Is it gold? They will reset their tactics. Because you can do that, right? They'll reset their tactics. Wait. Yeah, they'll reset all their tactics and then they'll spend it in the 3 that they'll use for that Total War. And it will make them get a little bit more score. Like, I could do that right now. It'll cost me a bit of gold. I'm just going to test it though. Oh, we're not going to do this one because this is the one we're going to keep up. Who else do we need? We need him high. And I think we need supports high. And then I think that's it. Like the other 2, these 2 I can refund. Right. And then what does this get me if I get up to 30? On a character registered in tactics research using the ultimate increases lifesteal. Okay, lifesteal's not a problem. It will increase the stats, but it's not a problem. After 15 seconds of combat, characters registered in tactics research gain 90 energy. So they receive a little bit more energy and receive. So I mean that's maybe okay, but that's maybe just go for stats on chemist. Crashed. The game's like, no, you can't do this. It's too expensive and not that strong. I think it is strong, and it doesn't cost that. I mean, imagine you're like, there's not much you can spend gold on. I mean, even less now with new characters coming out where you can't buy with gold. Those characters need to be mythical. Yeah, my chemist is mythical. Are you sure they need to be mythical? I think they need to be legendary. Because it lists legendary characters. Mythical is the crafting thing. Read the description, okay. Class tactic effects only affect natural epic characters of the corresponding class. You sure? That says epic characters. You sure? I think it's just the ones you see listed, which is epic and above. Class tactic effects only affect natural epic characters of the corresponding class. That's mythic. I don't think that is. I don't think so. I've had damage immunity on my Glenn, and he's he is mythic to be fair. Let me see. Let me read it here because I'm pretty sure it actually says. Okay, that doesn't. Manage. Okay, this doesn't. Maybe it says it here somewhere else. Because it would say the word mythic. Right. When crafting legendary benefits, there's a high chance to acquire benefits. Even when. Doesn't even say it here. Weird that the wording's always really weird in this game, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna rank this up and see if it makes a difference. See, look, that's pretty high. That's pretty high. So now my score could increase, even if it's just minimal. It could increase, right? It's got me the sound again. Even if it's like 50 mil, 100 mil, you know? I asked it to customer services. Okay. So what was it? 4 bill by 20 seconds. And it's generally like 3 billion by around 40 as well. So we're kind of on pace for... I mean, we're like 5 seconds ahead right now. We're like 5 seconds ahead. Like, it was solidly ahead. Like, the first attack I got 5.7, which is much higher than what I got before. I'm going to do a couple more attacks. Like, it is expensive to do this, but... some people will just have a lot of gold and there's not much to spend gold on otherwise except pulls. And some people have all the characters, so their pulls don't really mean much. Okay, it's 1.5 by a minute, 3 by 40 seconds, 4 by 20 seconds, which is kind of weird, honestly. Yeah, we're kind of slow here. Yeah, we're a little slow. Can always catch up though. No, we're not catching up. We got proper RNG in that one. Holy moly. It just was a bit slow. I wasn't really focusing on where we are. It's RNG, yeah. I mean, there is definitely RNG. A little slow again. Kind of can't work out where the RNG lies. It could be like alt timing between Sophia and Chemist, you know? Like if he does his ult too many times just straight up in a row, it isn't as effective as if he does it separated. Like he's just doing 2 in a row initially, but eventually he gets into doing... he just gets half of his bar every time. Like he got 3/4 of his bar that time. No, it's too slow again. His ultimate is initiating very less. William's ultimate doesn't do anything though. Doesn't his ult just heal? Yeah, his actually does nothing. He just does damage. Yeah. Just does damage. Which one's the one that's important? Is it... oh, my game just crashed again. Man, why is this game crash so much? It's crazy. But there's one of them skills. It basically just stacks the damage, basically. That's what you need for total war damage. But he doesn't do much damage. It's Com2us who does all the damage. Like, he maybe comes in with like 500 million damage. Com2us comes in with like 5 billion, you know? I think it's the first like 30 seconds from what I've seen from that particular Total War. You have to get through the trash walkers to get the harder walkers to get higher score, and you have to get them through them quick. Like Moon said, higher Zeke will make a difference, but I think the higher Zeke, the only difference he's going to make that's really noticeable is those initial walkers are going to be quicker to take down. That's going to be pretty much it. And that is going to help you. But that's the biggest difference. My guy's got legendary or legendary plus, I'm not sure. Okay, got one more attack, I think. Okay, we're a bit slow on the first. We're way slow on the second. So we're going to be even slower on the third. Yeah, so if you don't get 1 point, well, for me at least, if I don't get 1.5 billion by a minute, I'm in a lot of trouble. Although I did speed up, like I did catch up here. I need to get to like 10 seconds and have 5 billion score ready. And then in the last 10 seconds, I've got a chance of blitzing. And that's how I got my 5.7 before, but like you say, it is just heavy RNG. Heavy RNG. But it is what it is. And I've got one more attack. One more. When Zeke lands a crit, Shiva gets more attack, and when Shiva lands a crit, Zeke gets less damage. Yeah, the less damage one doesn't make much difference. That's why his personal gear isn't that important. Because it just reduces the damage he takes or something like that. I can't remember what it said when I read it. Man, I'm so slow here. What the hell? 5 seconds late. Oh, we caught up a little bit. 3 seconds late. No, we're 5 seconds late again. I don't know how the RNG could be this bad. Okay, we caught up. So if we do a crazy good 10 seconds here, which we did okay, 700. But yeah. The first, like, it's almost like milestones. It's like 3 different RNG milestones. If I get the first one good or the first 2 good, it's good. But let me check my score when I actually did well. How do I check that? Okay, let's watch this. That was the massive jump. I was actually not doing super... I wasn't super fast. It was okay. I was at 1.5 at 59 seconds. And I hit 3 at like 39, so I was kind of on pace. But this is where it went crazy good, because I hit 4 at like 24. Yeah. So I got like a 5-second boost there, and I hit 5 with like 10 to go. So I had 10 seconds. Like, honestly, I kind of got unlucky because I hit a billion between 20 and 10, but I hit 700 million between 10 and 0. And theoretically, I think your score's meant to scale. You're meant to get a higher score the longer the fight goes on, because I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Like, if I got my personal best in each section, I could potentially compete, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just going to do one of these 10s to wrap up the stream. Hopefully get an epic out of it. Hey, we do get an epic. I haven't done proper pulls for a little while because we're saving them. Predator. We're going to get... Hey, my first Lydia. Happy days. Happy days. And more importantly, I get the 100 gold. Okay, that's cool. I'll take that. I think I've got slots in the training grounds. I could just throw her in here. I mean, I kind of do, but it's not pretty. Where is she? I'll just throw her in. Not very usable, but yeah, no. Here, no. Oh, I can tear her up, I guess, a little bit. Oh no, I can't. Do I need 2 copies to tear her up? I do. I do. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. I will be streaming more next week. And I'll just do the other stuff that I didn't do today next week, which will be like the Survival Record, that new one. And I think there's a replay Survival Records. So like the new one is in the event, is Hope Overseas, and then the replay is in the Survival Records, which is community member. But yeah, that's the end of my stream today. If you haven't already, make sure you use the code in the top left-hand corner. Get yourself a couple of free rewards. Thank you very much for the people who continue the membership on today's stream, the little milestones. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning into my stream, guys. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.